Hey, this is Donnie.
And this is Jess, and in this video we've got another question that was emailed to us from Jim. Jim had asked, I have a friend trying to paint my 1933 Chevy with the HRB 9700, has tried 2 times now and keeps getting lines and stripes on the top and rear area. Only the big spots. He is using a gun that is 1.4 and was told to do a 75% overlay. Temp here is 85 in the morning and 95 in the afternoon. Any help or questions would be great. Thanks.
And this is really a good question, Jim. And what he is talking about is this is hot rod paint they have. It's that semi-gloss, flat matte color that they have. And that is one of the biggest troubles they have with that type of paint. And it's going to happen on the bigger areas. It's going to happen on like the hood, the roof, and those large areas, because if it dries different. And I got a couple of suggestions that may help. And I think one of the main things that causes stripes, even with like metallics and things like that, and this color is one of the ones that you're going to have the biggest problem with. But if you're spraying and you're not completely parallel with the work surface, you might be trying to get this gun where it is. And if you see right here, if you're kind of squaring away with the cup here, that's not parallel with the surface. You really need to be about right here. Or if you're holding the gun handle parallel, it's a little bit uneven this way. So if you think about it, whenever that spray pattern's coming out, it's coming out drier over here and wetter over here. And that's probably where you're seeing those stripes, is where you get that wet edge. And this paint, the way it dries, the wetter edge is going to dry, have more of a glossy appearance. So that's the first tip I can give you, is make sure that your gun is parallel, this nozzle right here. And the second thing is, and we'll go over this technical data sheet with you real quick, but I don't think it mentions this on here, but if you're having problems with stripes, what you might do is put your it says medium wet coats on here, put them on, and then come back with another coat, kind of a mist coat. You might get your gun a little bit further away, maybe about 12 inches away, and maybe go the other direction. So for example, if I put 2 coats going on this way, you might come back with that third drop coat, get a little bit further away, and come over this way. And that's just to kind of help, hide any wet spots or stripes that you may have. So those 2 tips may help you some. Now, this is some of PPG's Vibrance paint that they have. I have never used this exact brand here. I have used some of Keystone's hot rod paint that they have. But we'll go over this real fast and just kind of make sure that you're doing everything all right. It sounded like you said it's 85 or 95 there. I don't know if you mentioned what reducer, but make sure you're using the right reducer, either 885 for warm weather, or it sounds like you might really need to use the DT 895. So make sure that you have the right reducer. And as far as coats, it's recommended 2 to 3 medium wet coats. So that's maybe what I would do, is put 2 medium wet coats and then come back with that control coat or that mist coat to just kind of help block in that where you don't see those stripes. It says you need to wait 10 to 15 minutes in between coats, but you want to make sure that it has completely flashed, because if you catch a spot that is a little bit wetter and it looks a little glossy or wet in that area, and you put another coat on, chances are that area is going to stay, going to have a stripe right there. So make sure that it is completely flashed off and dulled before you put the next coat. But here on this technical data sheet, they're recommended like 10 to 15 minutes. But this is at 70 degrees. If you're shooting at 95, that should be plenty of time, unless you're putting on real thick coats. And that's something else you might not have thought of, is you don't want to put this on real thick, real heavy. It's asking for medium wet. Put it on too heavy, that might cause it to dry different and cause some type of stripes. So anyway, maybe those few tips will help you. If not, comment back on this and we'll see what we can do from there. I will say that, do you like this paint, the mattes?
I love matte paint.
I mean, it looks good. And it became popular, I don't know, several years back at SEMA. You started seeing a lot of it. I think it looks good, but it is harder to paint. For one, the stripes. And for 2, if you have any imperfections, if you have runs, if you have dirt, you have anything like that, you're stuck with it because you can't sand and polish it. Because if you buff it, it's going to be glossy right there. So, you just got to kind of whatever the end result is what it is.
All right, thanks for watching this video, and as always, we appreciate the questions, and we would appreciate it if you went and subscribed and liked the video. We'll see you next time.
See ya.